Deep in the heart of South America lies a world unlike any other, vast, untamed, and teeming with life. The Amazon rainforest, often called the lungs of the earth, stretches across 9 countries, sheltering an astonishing array of wildlife and ancient ecosystems. But this is no ordinary forest. A realm of hidden wonders, where the unknown lurks behind every towering tree and winding river. From vibrant macaws soaring overhead to elusive jaguars prowling in the shadows, every inch of this jungle pulses with mystery and adventure. Some say the Amazon holds secrets humanity has yet to uncover, from uncontacted tribes to undiscovered species lurking beneath its dense canopy. What makes this place so unique? Why does it play such a crucial role in the survival of our planet? Today, we set out on an unforgettable expedition to uncover its breathtaking beauty, its untamed wilderness, and the powerful forces that keep it alive. But beware, this is a world where nature reigns supreme, where the waters hide ancient predators, and the trees whisper stories of the past. Are you ready to step into the unknown? Join us as we journey deep into the Amazon, where adventure awaits at every turn. Hit subscribe and join the adventure, because the world's most unforgettable moments are just one click away. Welcome to the Amazon rainforest. Sloth. Meet the sloth, a slow-moving species that has mastered the art of surviving high up in the Amazon rainforest's tall branches. These amazing creatures blend in well with the thick canopy, hanging upside down for almost their whole lives. Sloths may appear sluggish due to their slow pace and constant smile, but this is actually a great survival tactic that helps them evade predators like jaguars and harpy eagles. They even carry their natural camouflage, which makes their fur a small ecosystem, and are covered in a special coat that encourages the growth of algae. Sloths flourish in the Amazon's abundant biodiversity and may be found in locations like Brazil's Tawayo Reserve and Peru's Manaus National Park. Only once a week or so do they come down from the trees to relieve themselves, and then they swiftly ascend back to safety. Despite their calm demeanor, sloths are extraordinarily powerful animals that can grasp onto branches with an unbreakable grip, thanks to their curled claws. Unfortunately, their habitat is under danger due to deforestation, which makes conservation efforts even more crucial. It's a unique and enchanted experience to see one in the wild, proving that often the slowest animals make the largest effects. Amazon River. Winding through the heart of South America, the Amazon River is more than just a body of water. It's the very lifeline of the world's largest rainforest. Stretching over 4,000 miles, this legendary river carves its way through dense jungles, feeding an ecosystem so vast that scientists are still uncovering its secrets. Beneath its murky waters lurk ancient predators, from stealthy caimans to the notorious piranhas, while rare pink river dolphins glide gracefully in the currents. Along its banks, isolated tribes live as they have for centuries, their traditions untouched by modern civilization. As night falls, the river transforms into a symphony of sounds, chirping frogs, distant howls, and the rhythmic splash of unseen creatures. But the Amazon is more than just a place of mystery. It plays a crucial role in stabilizing our climate, producing 20% of the world's oxygen. Venture too close, and you might just feel the pulse of a world untamed, where nature rules with an ancient and undeniable power. Toucan. A toucan, perched high on a twisting limb, is one of the brightly colored objects that break through the lush green canopy deep within the Amazon rainforest. This bird, one of the most recognizable inhabitants of the rainforest, has a huge, curved beak that glows in orange, yellow, and green hues. Its beak isn't only ornamental, though it also aids in controlling body temperature and makes it easier for the toucan to reach far-off food. These inquisitive birds jump between branches with unexpected dexterity, demonstrating their mastery of treetop navigation. As untamed as the jungle itself, their croaking calls reverberate throughout it. Despite their whimsical appearance, toucans are shrewd survivalists that can adjust to changes in their environment and even rob the nests of other birds when food is limited. For these fearless animals, the Amazon is the ideal habitat because of its enormous trees and limitless variety. However, the trees they depend on for food and shelter are becoming smaller due to deforestation, endangering their world. We lose more than just a stunning bird if the toucans become extinct. We also lose a little of the Amazon's untamed, wild soul. Rio Negro. The Rio Negro, which flows through the center of the Amazon, is not like any other river in the world. Its rotting vegetation gives its waters a black, nearly inky hue that contrasts sharply with the Amazon River's muddy currents. A real natural phenomena. The two rivers flow side by side for kilometers without mingling when they meet the Solimois River at the well-known meeting of waters. Despite its unsettling aspect, the Rio Negro is teeming with life, including enormous catfish, pink river dolphins, and a wide variety of rare birds. Because the river's acidic waters naturally deter mosquitoes, the surrounding jungle has one of the few lower rates of disease outbreaks in the Amazon. Along its banks, indigenous communities have thrived for centuries, relying on the river for food, transportation, and cultural traditions. As the sun sets, the water reflects the deep orange and purple hues of the sky, turning the river into a mirror of the rainforest beauty. It's more than just a river. It's a living, breathing part of the Amazon's soul. Marmosets. Like little acrobats, marmosets dart between the leaves high up in the Amazon rainforest's tangled branches. These little primates, some weighing less than a pound, are constantly moving and make loud noises that reverberate across the forest. They feed on fruit, sap, and the occasional bug, while clinging to tree trunks with the aid of their strong claws. They frequently give birth to twins, unlike other monkeys, and the entire family helps raise them. Swift and astute, they depend on quickness and cooperation to avoid predators hiding in the thick undergrowth. However, the greatest threat of all, deforestation, is too fast for even their agility to overcome. These little organisms struggle to live when their habitat, trees, and disappears. As stewards of one of the most remarkable ecosystems on Earth, marmosets must be protected to preserve the Amazon. Cougar. The cougar is a quiet predator that navigates the thick undergrowth deep within the Amazon rainforest. This sleek, lonesome predator uses stealth rather than force, in contrast to the jaguar. It hunts its prey with dagger-sharp eyes, while blending in well with the shadows cast by tall trees. It can leap large distances on its strong legs and strike precisely in a handful of seconds. Despite being mostly nocturnal, cougars can adapt to their surroundings and hunt whenever the chance presents itself. Even with their power, they are nevertheless difficult to spot by those wandering through the bush. However, these magnificent cats have an uncertain future, as destruction threatens their environment. Without them, the ecosystem's delicate equilibrium in the Amazon may break down, creating a gap in the rainforest's untamed rhythm. Macaws. Amid the emerald canopy of the Amazon rainforest, flashes of red, blue, and yellow streak through the sky. It's the macaws, nature's most vibrant aviators. With their striking feathers and loud, playful calls, these parrots bring life to the jungle like living rainbows. But they're more than just beautiful. Macaws are incredibly intelligent. forming deep bonds with their mates, and even using tools to crack open tough nuts. Their beaks, sharp and powerful, make easy work of Brazil nuts, a vital food source in the rainforest. Every morning, they gather at clay licks where they feast on mineral-rich soil to neutralize toxins from their diet. Macaw flocks swirling against the backdrop of high cliffs make a beautiful sight as a result of this daily activity. Unfortunately, their survival is threatened by the illicit pet trade and deforestation, which also steals their houses and shatters their social ties. By keeping these flying gems intact, we can protect the Amazon and make sure that their hues and melodies never disappear from the wild. The tamarins. The golden fur of the tamarin catches the dappled sunshine as it jumps between tall trees with ease deep within the Amazon rainforest. These small monkeys, which are barely larger than a human hand, move incredibly quickly and are always aware of the threats that may arise in the forest. They utilize a coded language to alert their followers to hungry predators, and their high-pitched sounds reverberate through the canopy. Tamarins, in contrast to many other primates, live in close-knit families, sharing food and caring for one another in a manner that is nearly human. They are essential to the delicate environment of the rainforest because of their food, which consists of a wild mix of fruits, nectar, and even tiny insects. Despite their quickness, deforestation poses a greater threat to them than either harpy eagles or jaguars. The safe havens that these species depend on for existence are disappearing along with trees. The Amazon loses more than just a monkey. If the tamarins disappear, it loses a piece of its spirit. Green iguana. Beneath the towering trees of the Amazon rainforest, a flash of emerald green blends seamlessly with the dense foliage. The green iguana, a true master of camouflage, lounges on a sunlit branch, soaking up the heat it needs to thrive. With its spiky crest and piercing eyes, it looks like a miniature dinosaur frozen in time. But don't be fooled by its slow, laid-back demeanor when threatened. This reptile can launch itself from tree branches straight into the water below, disappearing in seconds. It's an expert swimmer, using its powerful tail to glide through the currents with ease. Feeding mostly on leaves, flowers, and fruit, the green iguana plays a key role in keeping the Amazon's plant life in balance. During the rainy season, it climbs higher into the trees, avoiding flooded forest floors teeming with predators. In a jungle full of fierce hunters, this clever herbivore survives not by fighting, but by knowing exactly when to hide and when to run. Squirrel monkey. A small acrobat, its golden fur gleaming through the thick canopy, hops from branch to branch in the center of the Amazon rainforest. This is the squirrel monkey, which is tiny, swift, and always moving. Its survival in a forest full of predators depends on speed and collaboration, as it weighs less than a bag of sugar. These socially adept monkeys, who may live in groups of up to 500, talk constantly while they forage for food, insects, and even tiny lizards. Their keen eyes search the trees, constantly on the lookout for slithering snakes or eagles that could be hiding below. In contrast to many other primates, squirrel monkeys utilize their tails as natural balancers for their fast-paced jungle parkour rather than for climbing. Cunning and insatiably curious, they have been known to playfully tug at camera straps or steal food from tourists. This small monkey demonstrates that intelligence, quickness, and a little mischievousness are just as potent as bulk in a rainforest full of giants. Margay. The margay travels through the Amazon rainforest like a ghost in the night, soundless as a shadow. Its piercing gaze and silky speckled coat allow it to blend in well with the thick forest canopy. This nimble hunter, unlike other wildcats, can dangle from branches with just its rear feet, a talent that few predators have. It can jump and spin in midair, thanks to its flexible ankles, which makes chasing birds and monkeys look nearly trivial. However, the margay is still elusive and hardly ever shows itself to the naked eye, even if it is an expert at the treetops. This enigmatic feline battles to maintain its reign amid the old trees in a world where the rainforest is dwindling. Capybara. The capybara glides through the thick vegetation of the Amazon with a calm assurance, unfazed by the mayhem of the forest. Being the biggest rodent in the world, it may be a simple prey for anacondas, caimans, or jaguars, yet it thrives by congregating in big, vigilant groups. Its best ally is water. A swift plunge under the surface protects it from danger whenever it approaches. Its webbed feet allow it to move across rivers with ease, making it an unexpected swimmer. It grazes languidly on tall grasses on land, ever listening for the unexpected sound of leaves rustling. Despite their composure and tranquility, capybaras are always communicating with one another through a symphony of whistles, purrs, and barks that are only understood by their kind. A reminder that life in the Amazon requires more than just strength. It also requires understanding when to run, when to hide, and when to just unwind. They share their habitat with monkeys flying overhead and turtles lounging close by. And the capybara is the one animal that has really perfected the art of rest. Poison dart frog. The poison dart frog is a little electric-colored amphibian that softly creeps over the wet forest floor deep within the Amazon rainforest. Don't let its flashy blues, flaming oranges, or fluorescent greens fool you. This little frog has enough toxins to kill many predators. Rather than hiding, it uses its vivid colors as a signal to the forest that it should not be disturbed. These frogs are among the most unusual and dangerous predators in the jungle because they obtain their lethal venom from the insects they consume. Their poisons, which might eventually be utilized for medical advancements, captivate scientists. The poison dart frog has perfected the art of combining beauty and danger in a world where adaptability is essential to existence. Scarlet ibis. The scarlet ibis flutters its flaming red wings against the Amazon's unending green as it soars above the verdant canopy. A diet high in shrimp and crustaceans gives this eye-catching bird its vibrant hue, transforming each feather into a work of art created by nature. They frequently wade across shallow rivers in coordinated groups that produce a captivating red dance along the riverbanks. Their keen eyes look for potential predators, while their bent beaks search the muddy shoreline for hidden riches. They withdraw to the tallest mangroves around sunset, where they spend the night and adorn the sky with crimson striations. The scarlet ibis continues to be one of the most amazing miracles of a vibrant rainforest. King vulture. High above the Amazon rainforest, a massive shadow glides silently through the humid air. The king vulture, nature's cleanup crew. With its bald, multicolored head and piercing eyes, this bird looks like something out of an ancient legend. Unlike other scavengers, it doesn't fight for scraps. Instead, it waits patiently, letting smaller vultures do the dirty work before swooping in to claim the best pieces. Its hooked beak can tear through thick hide with ease, turning decayed remains into nourishment for the ecosystem. While it may seem eerie, the king vulture plays a vital role in keeping the rainforest clean and balanced. Without it, the jungle floor would be littered with decay, throwing nature's cycle into chaos. Manatees. Few people get the opportunity to observe the manatee, a gentle giant that glides peacefully through the dark waters of the Amazon. This calm herbivore, in contrast to the more ferocious inhabitants of the river, spends its days grazing aquatic vegetation while idly floating beneath the water's surface. Manatees exhibit an almost unearthly tranquility, as if they are from a distant age, because they have no natural predators to save people. Their spherical bodies and paddle-like tails may not be very elegant, but their slow, methodical movement has a captivating quality. Early explorers frequently mistook these animals for fabled mermaids, although they are far different from the stories of sirens enticing sailors to their destruction. Rather, they serve as a reminder of how precarious existence is in the Amazon. The future of the manatee is in risk due to habitat degradation and illicit hunting. Will we struggle to preserve their stately, elegant dance Or will we let these river giants disappear? Spider monkey. One of the Amazon rainforest's most nimble and intriguing animals is the spider monkey, which swings through the tall canopy with ease. These primates leap from tree to tree with amazing speed, moving like expert acrobats because of their lengthy limbs and prehensile tails. Their environment is one of infinite green trails high above the earth, and unlike many other monkeys, they seldom descend to the forest floor. They use humorous gestures and vocal calls to communicate, and their keen intelligence and close social ties keep them together. Unfortunately, poaching and deforestation have made life more hazardous for these amazing creatures, putting several species in danger of going extinct. However, you can still see their amazing aerial acts in the middle of protected areas, which is a real monument to the wonders of nature. It is almost unearthly to stand beneath the thick canopy and listen to their cries reverberating throughout the forest. The spider monkey continues to be a representation of adaptation, tenacity, and the untamed beauty of our planet in the dynamic Amazonian environment. Manaus. Manaus is a gateway to one of the wildest places on Earth, located deep within the Amazon rainforest. This dynamic city, which is tucked away on the banks of the powerful Rio Negro, creates an almost dreamlike fusion of modern life and unadulterated nature. It appears to be a busy city at first, but as soon as you leave its streets, the tall, verdant walls of the forest enclose you. This untamed frontier is given a hint of grandeur by the renowned Amazon Theater, a holdover from the rubber boom era. Manaus's proximity to some of the rainforest's most amazing features, such as the meeting of waters, where two rivers run alongside one another without mingling, is what sets it apart. The rainforest is home to howler monkeys, gigantic otters, and pink dolphins, and wildlife flourishes just beyond the city boundaries. Manaus is a destination where adventure seems limitless. Whether you're visiting floating marketplaces, going deep into the rainforest, or taking a sunset cruise on the Amazon River. It is more than simply a city. It is the beating heart of the Amazon, where the wild and the modern world collide.